my god, it's my earth signs. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your love life reading. This is your girl Venus Dark Angel here. I'm so happy to see you guys. Oh my gosh, so happy to see you guys. I had such a great time on Sunday doing readings for you guys. It was wonderful. I really enjoyed y'all. Met a lot of people from across the world. It was beautiful. Thank you for having such a wonderful time with me. Let's go ahead and get into this, okay? I messed up the cards again, so I'm gonna have to straighten these out by the end of this. But I don't read reversal, so if anything come up in reverse, it's not going to be read that way. All right, family, let's see what's going on. Okay. It's a modified Celtic cross, so if the placements look a little funny or described very funny, trust me, it is funny because it's not the traditional way. Ooh. Okay. So for a lot of y'all, you guys are having to make decisions at this moment. The situation is surrounded by decisions. So the Magician here is underneath that. So you have the confidence that you need to manifest what it is that you want. And now it's all about picking the path and going with it. Okay, it's about dreaming too. I feel like mostly this is about dreaming more than picking a path and running with it. Or picking a... I think it's both. I think it's like picking a dream and then running with it. Why am I saying that? Well, because you have to have an idea of what you're looking for in order to know what you want out of these options here, right? You're not going into this blind. Some people do, right? Some people may not have any idea what they want to do, and they're just looking at all the options that could make them happy. But what really matters is that you'll really be able to know what you want and figure out what it is that you're trying to go for when you know how you feel about any of these options. Now that's the thing, y'all have been hurt in the past. You guys are going through some recognizing of old pains. I think this is an opportunity to pick something or to go down a journey, but it has to obviously comes down to a choice. And I feel like those choices in regards to what you want, in regards to dreaming, it has to do with the three of swords in your heart. So yeah, it may be painful. Some of you guys may be reminded of some pains, of some things that may have hurt you, and that's what's causing this indecision, because you have the two of swords crossing it. You don't know what you want, and I feel like it's because you've been hurting for a while. You kind of shut your heart off. So earth signs. This journey is going to talk about how you can open your heart up, I think, because this is, the first step is recognizing the problem. There's not a lot of recognizing that there's a problem. I think this brought it up, this woke it up. But I think the only way for you to be able to make the decision is by seeing the situation, pulling the swords out, and then healing from that, and then, being able to pick something. Allowing yourself to dream. And I feel like there's a lot of pain in regards to dreaming. But we're gonna work through this. Now your current situation, your foundation in your past energy is the 10 of Wands. So there has been a burden that you guys just completed. You guys may have ended a situation where it was burdensome, there was a lot on your back, and you kind of, you've been pushing the load for quite some time. I really feel like that. That was you guys. Busting your behinds and doing things that, may not have been exactly as desirable as, fun or exciting in the very beginning. Okay. But the situation has now moved on to the 5 of Wands, which really indicates the conflict that you may be facing right now. You've moved back, okay? You've moved back 5 Wands. So, like, that to me is like there is some turmoil about whether or not that this situation, this ending, or this completion of a cycle was even something that you were willing to wanting to continue. Maybe you guys are still in a situation where you may be, trying to decide whether or not you should go for the same thing you've been in for a while. Okay? So some of you guys, this is just pretty much internal conflict about the stuff that you've been through, about the the pain that you're facing, the cups that are presented to you, you know, the decision that you may have to make, the dream that, you know, dreaming portion of it all. I think you may have a lot of ideas as well, but at the same time, which ones do you really want to pursue? That could be it, right? Or maybe just dreaming altogether is like don't bother dreaming, it's not going to come true. But that's no way to really do it, right? Because the magician believes in himself. He believes that any dream that he has, that comes to mind, he can make it happen. And I feel like the Five of Wands is talking about that inner turmoil, that bit of the splash of doubt. But that's not going to keep you here, right? Because the Five of Wands is intense. It's brutal. It can be. They're not really brutal. The Five of Swords is brutal. But this can be very intense. But it's temporary. And I feel like it dies down very fast because the passions rise up. I feel like there's a lot of energy wanting to put into something, but no direction, obviously. And I feel like you guys do come up with a direction to, you know, to pretty much aim this passion. The Emperor is coming in here, guys, as your future energy. And I really feel like this is talking about taking control of your life, taking control of your dreams, making them happen, you know, just making them happen. Okay. Magician is also, you know, really just has a plan. He's very calculated. He doesn't do anything without a plan. That's why he doesn't want to do anybody's way but his own. That's why he's seen as stubborn, because he's not willing to negotiate patterns or directions which to do that. He already done all that. I feel like you guys are coming out here a little bit more experienced. Even though this is a 4, you're more stable and solid about what it is that you're going for, and more under control. And I feel like you do this because you finally see the situation and you deal with it. This 3 of Swords energy. What's hurting you so bad? That's the big question. And then why is it still causing plague in your life? If it's just because you finished the cycle here, then it makes sense, right? You gotta, you know, heal and take time. But if these are really old, then it may be the reason why a lot of the dreams that you may have had in the past may have been so hard to obtain. Maybe it's always been a burden because it's like it's just never really panned out to be what you wanted it to be. Now, your goal and ambition is the King of Cups. He's open about his emotions. He's open about what he feels. He's very aware about his emotions. He knows what he wants. And how does he... Yeah, like, it's pretty much that. He knows what he wants because he's very in touch with how he feels. He's very much in love. He's open to love. He's open to different things. You have to see the pain in order to heal from it. And the King of Cups, believe it or not, is a healer. You can heal yourself. If anybody can be the King of Cups, you can be the King of Cups. You can heal yourself. Nobody has to heal you. Nobody needs to heal you. That's why I feel like you see your power and your control here, because you can heal yourself. It's not just about going through the difficult energy of constantly fighting with, you know, with yourself in regards to figuring out what you want to do. Ultimately, it's in your heart. You know what you want to do. But there's some stuff that's occupying it, and it's time to make space. It's time to release these swords, put these swords to bed, so that way you can truly tap into your heart and figure out what it is that you want to go after. If there's even an offer here around you that you may want to pursue, you know, all in all. I feel like some of you guys as well, if this is not you guys, it could be that there's someone around you that you want and that you love, and it's kind of, it can make you feel like there isn't, you know, you could feel like it's too good to be true, or the dreams are too, you know, it's just like a pipe dream. But it's just the old talking. It's the old fears and the old pains talking. Maybe you can. But you gotta put, you know, this doubt aside. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in, Earth Science, and I will see you guys very soon. I still have my $5 Instago sale. I don't know how long that's going to stay up. We're getting a lot of messages, so, but yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see y'all soon. Love y'all to death. Bye now.